Corona. Enough of that tomfoolery and skullduggery. Today, I'm going to be doing a video about coronavirus. Now, I have actually put this video off for quite a couple of weeks now. It's been requested a lot, but because it was so new, I thought, you know what, I'm going to wait. I'm just going to see what happens. I'm going to be patient, and I'm just going to see what plays out, because generally that's how I operate. I kind of like to see the landscape and only really do videos when I know what I'm talking about. So I've had time to assess the stock situation, the manufacturing situation, what's happening in China, and I'm going to let you know everything you need to know. Thumbs up for the hat, and also thumbs down if you don't like the hat. That's equally just engage in some way. So I wanted to cover a couple of things, right? Three things actually. How much money is being made from coronavirus on Amazon? It's an interesting one because I want to take a different slant. I've seen a few videos on YouTube about this, and I thought, you know what, let's see how much money is being made rather than being lost. Stock management, how are people affected from stock, from buying from their suppliers and stuff like that? Am I affected? And then also, you know, should I start selling on Amazon now, or should I start buying stuff from China? So I'm going to answer those three questions. Well, now, for those of you that have been living under a rock, I was about to say living under a corona, don't know why, but it's stuck in my head. Then coronavirus is a pretty nasty virus that is originated from China. I believe the first case was in December of 2019, and it's just been making the rounds over the world, gaining more popularity. It's really kind of making some enemies around the world, and there's a lot of content being put out by news platforms, by tabloids, that is really creating a lot of fear and a lot of uncertainty, and of course that's having an effect on the economy and all sorts of other things. I didn't really want to add to that, so I wanted to give it a more light-hearted approach and just kind of let you know where I am with the whole coronavirus thing. Because if I type in coronavirus, there's so much content that is, you know, fears grow, the world is over, you know, go hoard everything from the shops, you know, you're not able to buy hand sanitizer anymore. Look, I think there's a lot of fear, and particularly within business as well. People obviously worried about, you know, the manufacturing constraints in China. So I just wanted to try and lay down some level-headedness just to try and ease tensions a little bit. So the first thing is stock management, right? So are people being affected by, obviously, manufacturing shutting? Of course they are. Of course people have been affected by it. However, you could say that actually it did come at a good time of year. Because of Chinese New Year, factories closed down for 2 weeks anyway. And what a lot of people do is they overstock their products so that they have enough to get them through Chinese New Year. Because what normally happens, Chinese New Year is very busy before Chinese New Year on manufacturing, and is very busy after, because they obviously have 2 weeks where there's no manufacturing taking place. So people stock up before to get them through that period where there's going to be delays. Now, and what happened was there was more delays. So some people haven't actually been affected by it. They're selling as usual, and they'll be doing a restock, and everything will be literally as normal, unless obviously it gets a lot worse and we all get infected and we all die, right? That could happen, in which case your stock is going to be the least of your issues. Okay, so a lot of people haven't actually been affected in that way, but of course a lot of people have been affected, and it's a lot of the companies that do far higher volumes, rather than maybe your individual Amazon seller that maybe is selling a few different SKUs. It's the bigger business that are more affected because of the size that they're ordering. Obviously has a much larger effect. So am I affected? I actually am affected because I ordered before Chinese New Year. They weren't ready for shipping before they went on their break for Chinese New Year. So I'm actually still waiting for a shipment to be finished and to be sent to the UK. So one of my products is completely out of stock. And you know what? That's my fault. That's my fault. I fulfilled some corporate orders over Christmas that, do you know what? Probably I shouldn't have done. If I didn't fulfill those corporate orders, then I would have enough stock at the moment. But at the same time, when you have someone saying, hey, we want to buy hundreds of units from you, I'm like, do you know what? I will take that money. But at that time, I didn't know that there was going to be delays in manufacturing. But at the end of the day, it's business. It happens, right? So second thing, a lot of people are asking, so are factories open? There are a lot of factories that are open. What you got to remember is China is a very, very big place. It's like the manufacturing hub of the world. There are a lot of factories and a lot of them are open, but a lot of them are closed as well. So if you're worried about, I'm going to be ordering from China, I want to start selling on Amazon, I want to start a physical inventory business, don't worry about, oh my God, are they open? Are they closed? Find a supplier for the product that you want to sell and email them and ask them if they're open. Don't get worried about if they are or if they're not open and think, oh my God, is this going to be okay? Am I going to be able to do this? Am I going to be able to get just literally email them and they will reply to you and say if they are or if they're not. And that will alleviate any of these concerns that you may have about ordering from China. Some people think, oh, what if I order from China and it's got coronavirus on it? Now, I'm no expert, right? I'm no expert, but I've seen enough about how germs are transmitted that they're not going to last in the open for 2 weeks or for 4 weeks on a boat. They're probably not, if it's on the surface of something, if someone sneezed on it's on the surface, it's probably not going to last, unless I'm wrong, which I could be. Again, I'm not an expert, but my understanding of it, that it's similar to the kind of flu, it's similar to those sorts of things where it can go in mucus and it can go and it can land on you and you can be like, I've got coronavirus, right? But if someone sneezes on the product, they ship it off in a container and it goes off, then, are you going to get coronavirus? I don't think so, but again, I could be wrong. And of course, the other thing you have to remember is that pretty much all factory workers wear masks, okay? Realistically, that's not something to worry about. That'll be something that some news article has put out somewhere to try and create a bit of fear, to try and get clicks on their website or to get views of their videos, right? How much money is being made because of coronavirus on Amazon, right? So I wanted to have a look at this. So I've loaded up brand analytics. So this is something that you can see if you're brand registered on Amazon. And so you go to reports, you go to brand analytics. And what you can see here is the most searched, the most searched things at the moment. I've put it on the last week. The most searched keywords that customers are searching, and then you can see the most clicked products as well, which is really, really cool. So you can see who's absolutely coining it because of these. Don't scroll back. So you can see here face masks, hand sanitizer gel, N95 mask, medical mask, face mask, hand sanitizer gel. We're up to the 7th most searched term on Amazon at the moment, and it's still talking about hand sanitizer and masks. And then we have iPhone 11 Pro case. So obviously that's definitely going to help with not getting coronavirus. And then back to hand sanitizer and World Book Day costumes for girls. And then back to iPhone 11 case. So we can see that iPhone 11 case and coronavirus is about the same amount of demand. Right, so basically what we can do is we can have a look and we can type in like, what's it called? N95 mask, right? N95 mask. And obviously there's going to be a whole bunch of masks that come up, and let's just look at how much people are making at the moment. So I'm going to open up Jungle Scout. This seller here, 83,000. These guys, 32,000, 95,000. This is a month as well, 22,000, 25,000, 49,000. Now, these products would not be doing these sorts of revenue a few weeks ago, right? Or a few months ago, they will not be doing these sorts of revenue. This is extremely high demand for this sort of product. And here's how you tell. This seller has 2 reviews. This seller has 0 reviews and they're making 22 grand. This seller has 1 review, they're making 22 grand. This seller has 4 reviews, they're making £50,000. Which basically means these are new sellers that they thought, people are going nuts and they're going to be buying stuff like crazy. Let me quickly go and buy these products from China or from somewhere else, maybe, and sell them on Amazon. And people are making a ton of money doing it. Let's go with hand sanitizer actually, rather than hand sanitizer gel. So we can get more broad. I don't want those. I want like small hand sanitizer. Oh my God. I was not expecting to see this. This hospital grade antibacterial hand gel, 600 milliliters, which is not a lot. All right, they're selling for £129. They're making £940,000 and they have 5 reviews. This one here, 23,000. They have 0 reviews and they're only selling for £3. Oh my, this is absolute. Like, I would just up the price by 50 pence and make loads more money. 38,000, like 131,000. Let me just see something. I want to see something about this. So the thing I wanted to see on this, and the reason what's so crazy is the date first available was the 13th of February 2020. This product was only listed on Amazon under 1 month ago, and they're doing, nearly £1 million in sales pounds. There's probably not any sort of value that I can give you with regards to how you can benefit from that. It's just really interesting to see how products can go from just not being on Amazon to making pretty much $1 million in sales within under 30 days because of the vast amount of people that are now searching for this. as we've seen, this is, these products are the most searched products on Amazon at the moment. The final thing is, should I start selling on Amazon now? So if you're coming to me and you're thinking, oh, I want to be able to enroll in Seller Pro Academy or whatever it may be, but I'm not sure if now's the right time. Bear in mind that if you're starting now, you're not going to be ready to order products for quite a while yet. So I wouldn't really worry about it as of yet. And again, like I said, if it continues and it gets worse, the least of your concern is going to be your business. It's going to be literally staying alive and eating. So personally, I'm positive, and I think that this is all going to get resolved probably quite quickly. So I would just continue as normal. Don't stress out. Don't hold back from doing things just because something might happen in the future, because at the end of the day, no one can tell the future. You might as well continue forward as if the future is going to be good and wait to be proven otherwise. I hope you have enjoyed this video and found it somewhat interesting. If you did, let me know with a little like or a little comment down below. If you do have any questions, ask me as well in the comments. I'll be more than happy to answer them. But for now, that is it. Make sure you are subscribed with your notifications turned on. And remember, you're just one product away. Bye-bye.